At 6 with our promise to never stop pushing for answers after the Astroworld tragedy. After the deaths of 10 people, there were calls for change when it comes to how concert events are handled at NRG Park.
So far, there has been little done since the tragedy. Ordinances have been discussed for large-scale private events, and the city and county have entered in a new agreement. Tonight,
KPRC2 Investigates is getting answers as to who ultimately signs off on the plans and if it's enough. Investigator Mario Diaz joins us live in the newsroom with what he has learned. And Mario, does the agreement cover everything?
Keith, well, crowd experts and others say the agreement doesn't go far enough, but the city and county says there is more accountability for security, health, and event layout to ensure safety for concert goers in the future.
What we had previously was an ILA that didn't really address responsibilities.
The director for the city of Houston, Mayor's Office of Special Events, Susan Christian, speaking with KPRC2 Investigates about the recent agreement between the city and Harris County to prevent tragedies like Astroworld at NRG Park.
What this ILA does is directly hold all of us accountable.
And by all of us, she means city and county officials over the medical, security, and event layout planning.
It defines what the responsibilities are, who has them.
However, after we first reported on the agreement last week, those tied to Astroworld had questions as to who was in charge.
It is not clear from what my reading of the document is, which is a problem.
It seems to me it's more of an outline than a plan.
We had noted crowd crush expert Paul Wertheimer examine the city and county's interlocal agreement. Wertheimer has contributed to crowd safety laws in the U.S. and abroad. He views it as business as usual, telling KPRC2 Investigates disasters in the future remain a real possibility. Wertheimer also says there is no final decision-making authority identified in case an event needs to be stopped.
Who at the end of the day signs off on the event? Who approves it? Is it the city or the county?
You know, it's a combination.
Christian, though, did highlight the importance of HPD during the approval process.
When we have all approvals, that's when that event is complete. Not until then. If we do not have the police chief's signature or his designee, it's not an approved event.
Now, KPRC2 Investigates has been investigating immediately following the tragedy to now, and we have more reports on the horizon. Live in the newsroom, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.
Mario, thank you. The KPRC2 Investigates team produced a documentary on the Astroworld deaths. It is called Astroworld Countdown to Tragedy. Tonight at 6:30 on KPRC2 Plus, we are restreaming the program.
You get to see firsthand accounts from witnesses, first responders, as well as crowd crush experts on what went wrong and who is accountable. You can find KPRC2 Plus on your smart TV or your streaming device. It's also in the Watch Live section of our website, click2houston.com, also on the app.